He makes it work.
Give it at Yasuo! You can all into Talia! Just do it, Perkz! You promised us this Yasuo, you have to come to do it! Yes, it is! He screamed at us that apparently Perkz promised him that it was the Yasuo pick, but he's promised both of us, so Kobe doesn't get that one alone.
All I'm hearing is Perkz promised, and it was
promised to a lot of people. He's been walking around selling this Yasuo
Kobe
here.
and me.
It got nerfed right after.
Well, it works because Yasuo won in that game in 24 minutes, and you kind of want to help protect him. This is
a common courtesy amongst professional mid laners.
Perkz is telling him a tale of old.
Yeah. Beautiful story of ice.
They can't get out.
They can't get out because they're busy like writing in chat, obviously, about how it's your fault they're dying in top lane.
Oh, Trick. I mean, Perkz rather, and Frozen back and forth. Trick just below with Crash.
Oh!
They're in. It's going to be the 1-2. And it's actually the kill coming in. Trick just in range. Execution. No, it was the hit already from Crash. And the back and forth as Perkz takes a hit right to the backside from Crash. They back off of that one. Thaldred now very low as he tries
through the middle lane. So I like that Crash is now working with his team to try and get Vision down. As here we go.
Frozen stuck out. Whoa, Perkz being able to get the damage down. Knocked backwards. Here comes Crash. This is where it gets tough. Cleanse down, dodges out on Sejuani's ultimate. Beautifully done. But here's the damage now. Trick's gonna get the pop-up just in time. Saves him from Crash. Perkz through the other side. Patton with one shot and the wind wall down. I mean, Perkz is the same. Trick finds himself in a sticky situation, and he is gonna get locked down one more time. Patton comes in, and pop goes the Trick. Frozen coming up with that one.
Up, there's a great chance you can just walk into your own jungle, and then you should
expect to get here.
No one knows.
Talia, here comes Frozen.
Probably gonna die for
out of nowhere. There's the rupture. Oh, Nature's Grasp. A little too far away. I thought he was going to get some cat hugs there, but no go.
No, Expect has the blast cone, so he'll be able to get out in the end. But FB have also swapped their lanes around. They're going to still look for him.
Well, blam! Well, that was a little lackluster. Still going to come in. Good tank for Crash. Frozen was like, I'm coming.
We're playing the top lane.
There's only 3 of them. It feels like it's a pressure game.
Be about 2 through there. Beautiful Howling Gale into the last breath. That's the hit onto Patton. They just used quite a bit in the top lane for that fight, so his ultimate was not up. G2 takes advantage.
Good roam there from Perkz and some serious damage already being dealt from him.
They have control and FB recognizes it.
Oh, they're fighting.
That was going to be huge. They were looking for the rupture for Perkz. Don't have it just yet. Steel Tempest back through 2. Flashes over the Talia wall. And the Divide will set up the fight. Chain of Corruption locks down to 2 as the Piercing Arrow rocks the back line.
Whoa.
Trick in, Trick out. And it looks like that's enough. Not a lot of damage from the last breath. And it looks like Perkz could be in a lot of trouble as he's in the middle of the frying pan. Cooked up and spit out. Trick now very low. Expect trying to be the last line of defense as Sven has stayed on the back line but hasn't been able to put in the DPS.
Yeah, that was a fight where both AD carries just stood back and rush early armor penetration.
No, never really need to at all.
And he's doing it in this game, which is quite surprising.
Hit Crash just dodges out of that one, but it looks like he can get chopped down here. Expect doesn't take him out. It's Sven. Nature's Grasp goes across. Frozen's on the other side of the wall, and he's blocked G2, but
you
he's
say Sven, Riff. I say that last whisper board right there from Perkz. Taking down Crash.
Oh boy.
It looks like they're onto Frozen now. Can anybody follow up? The kite coming in. And it looks like he's going to be able to only get a little bit more distance. Unravels the earth under G2's feet, but they pull the rug out from under Frozen.
They'll get themselves the picks. And now with 2 dead, one of them being the jungler, G2 naturally will move over towards the Baron. Thaldren's nearby. Patton is still here.
Oh, the Flash Monsoon initiation coming in from Mindy. That's going to be Perkz following through as well. Thaldren throwing back the Bramble Smash to lock up the fight. And Patton is looking to the side, right through his sights, delivering the damage, but it's not enough DPS to take down Expect. Follows through forward, one last shot, and bada bing, bada boom, Expect goes down.
Get this, Trick is just around the corner though.
Oh,
no, it's not.
Just a few. Trying to hop away. Looks like he's going to live through that one with little W damage. And here comes G2 coming back in, but they have Frozen as well.
But they didn't kill Trick yet. He's on his way. Baron is going very low, though. He got to go in instantly.
Trick's in 900, 875. Oh, wow, so early on the smites from both junglers. Auto down, and it goes to Crash. They are going in for the fight now as they take down. It's Trick and Sven. It's like catch what's going on in the fight.
Thrown in whilst he was also hitting Trick, and that just opens up the base for them.
I don't know if they have enough time to take down Expect for that Weaver's wall, but they do lock out a lot of the damage. Frozen actually gets himself on the right side. It's Perkz going in his last breath along with G2 as they try to take down 1907 Fenerbahce. A few kills come through, and that's Staldron and Patton. A lot of the damage is gone. Where can G2 go?
Trick alive, but you want more. Perkz is looking for some kills here.
Oh, he got it, gets the flash over. Beautifully done to get that extra follow-up damage and steal Tempest.
Oh, he might even fight Crash.
Who's next?
Oh.
Not Crash.
5 times, I believe.
Has Perkz tried to win wall?
Now they're gonna make me a liar.
Oh, it's engaging.
Just an initiation of 1 onto Frozen. Is that too much, though? Do they have the follow-up damage? A big heal. The Redemption Monsoon coming out of mid. He puts Trick back into a fighting position with the rest of the team. G2 going forward, but they're just missing. They're being out-kited. Japone and Patton turning around to fight back and delivering the damage. Piercing arrows flying through, but nobody's falling just yet. Slivers of help as they try to limp away from the fight. A draw between the 80 carries, and it's left now to the rest of the team.
That was a 1-for-1, just the 280 carries hitting each other in the end and actually killing each other at the same time. Baron Buff is still here with the minions. Trick is back out to try and defend. There's another wall coming in.
I guess it's a goodbye wall, because they are going to recall after throwing that one out.
Kill the tower! Yeah, they did it!
It's gone. Trick tries to go in. That's not the knockup, though. Wild growth very early onto Patton as they jump out. Damage onto Crash as he tries to deliver the last bit of crowd control for his team to persevere. As Staldron stands on the front line tall in between 3. He gets the last breath from Yasuo, and they flash forward towards Patton now. Huge damage coming out as he buster shots back. And what a fight for both teams.
3 minutes in.
It is around Baron. That Elder has worn off for G2 now, so a little less oomph to their punch, but still pretty powerful. 43 minutes.
Oh my God!
The double knockup, but that's onto the tanks. Is the follow-up damage there now? Frozen on the right side blocks off the team. A good AoE, but Redemption gets that health back onto G2. And now they are just huddling together, trying to get the tank in the front. But do they have a turnaround? Patton's been able to deliver damage to Expect, which means that Cho'Gath doesn't want to just get to the back of the line. Staldron getting pushed around as FB splits in the fight, and still nobody goes down in this 43-minute fight fest. Baron's still alive, and both teams want it.
Yeah, we gotta look at cooldowns right now. Yasuo is ready. No Varus ulti, no Feast either from Expect. Look to be fighting again. Crash's ulti's not ready either.
Staldron teleports in, home guard's on, but it's really just to flex the muscles and taunt. He's gonna get that 3-hit knockup. Perkz, so much damage waiting for the ulti to come back, and Perkz is gonna go down. No, Sven lives. Sven gets the heal in and keeps himself alive. Expect now rotating in with the team to the base. Will they be able to live? In goes Perkz, and he goes down. 10-10 as they make their way on the inhibitors.
1 dead means it'll be 3 inhibitors at the very least. If they want to push for more, they could try, but that would be far too risky as Ben is still alive.
46 seconds on Perkz to come up. Remember, his GA's down as well if the base even lasts that long, so they have to be careful at whatever fights they take. Fenerbahce wanting the inhibitors and possibly wanting safety after this, as it can easily be turned around if they greed too much. That is Crash down. Chain of Corruption used to the CC follow-up may not be there for the rest.
No minions.
It's 4v4 at the moment. Perkz is on the way from base, but Frozen is already here with the blue buff as well, trying to deal some damage.
Staldron coming in. Nature's Grasp is only going to lock up a few of the tanks. Over the wall goes Trick. That's the knockup they might have needed. Big damage on to Expect. Lock of the Iron Slaw Redemption comes in to keep the team safe, but there's really no going back in. Around the wall comes mid. Sven is there with the autos. Wind wall goes up, but Patton has everything to shoot up front. Perkz taking a lot of damage. Perkz just living, gets the shield down, and he keeps himself alive. Trick, however, falls to the hands of Patton. And once again, FB and G2 trade 1-for-1. Frozen's going to cut him off. Frozen's going to try to cut everybody off, knocking them back for just a second, unraveling that earth. Leandri's burning them down. Patton on the turrets. He's going to look to end the game. Explosive shot drops the first one. The demolition is in for the win, and it is going to be 1907 Fenerbahce trying to claim this win. He goes down. It is going to be the save for G2. The rest of the team piling in for Fenerbahce. 3 dead, but Crash looks to have no damage, and Frozen says, no, we cannot.
Right now, his team is trying to take down the Baron. G2, they know it's happening. They're TPing in. Trick is on the way.
Frozen low, no mana there. Oh, this is a big chomp down. Dessert, dinner, and everything here for Expect. He just has to choose which one it is. Trick is going to pick up that kill, though, so they still have the chomp down. A good save for the Baron. No chance here for Crash if they get that damage down perfectly. And G2 has weathered an amazing storm.
Perfect.
Getting hit by Perkz. Inhib top going down as fast as it actually spawned. Trick looking for a fight.
Didn't get the initiation he wanted to. Get pushed out of that. Up towards the top side. Very low. Back and forth. Gets shot down by Expect. They could go coast to coast if they get every member of 1907 Fenerbahce. Frozen into the Zanyas, but gold won't save you for long. Double kill for Perkz.
We can still got some minions near the Nexus. We see some pings from FB as well, looking to potentially go for it, but all of G2 back to defend. Perkz is currently pushing in the top lane on his own. The game, so as soon as Panic gets knocked up, he can't use any sort of defensive abilities to get out of it, and he just dies instantly. Expect didn't need to use his flash either, so that's ready for the next fight in case he needs it to do exactly the same thing we saw here. Land and knock up on the back line and then jump him.
5 strong, pushing Crash around, but they know they can't stay for long.
Very small window to secure a major objective. The fight is still going.
Straight into the middle. Trick cannot flash out of this. He's put himself right in. Expect tries to flash in as well. They want the fight now before FB can get their footing. Crash is down. That's Frozen as well. Japone falls. Patton trying to kite back and do what he can, but it's Thaldren falling in front of him. And without the captain, without the rest of the team, it's going to be difficult to pull this one around. G2 have stopped Fenerbahce in their tracks and will take the Nexus. And with just a few more attacks, they take the game 52-17. G2 Esports over 1907 Fenerbahce.
With the Nexus exposed and everything with their backs against the wall against a Baron up opponent.
They did what they could do in the last game. Same here for 1907 Fenerbahce. Go in, see if you can pick up that first win for them. For G2, it's about getting the third one. And while the Yasuo pick was a bit of fun, everything else was very serious here. Both teams really wanted to secure that one win towards the end, but a super, super rough moment, especially for G2 Esports after being so close in a very tough group.
Passion and a lot of pride as well. The game helping ever so slightly to pick G2 off, but you can see how emotional they are, knowing how strong their fans and what their fans expected of them.
They have a lot of fans here in China. You can hear the chants. It is bittersweet, but it is still sweet.
And we have to remember, this is Europe's first seed that during MSI made the finals, took a game off SKT, then came back to Europe, had a tough summer split. Honestly, they were not looking like one of the